This is a sparring program, similar to the programmed reality of the Matrix. It has the same basic rules like gravity. What you must learn is that these rules are no different than the rules of a computer system. Some of them can be bent. Others can be broken. Understand? Then hit me, if you can. Good. Adaptation, improvisation. But your weakness is not your technique.
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
How did I beat you?
You're too fast.
Do you believe that my being stronger or faster has anything to do with my muscles in this place? You think that's air you're breathing now? Again. What are you waiting for? You're faster than this. Don't think you are. Know you are. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
I know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to free your mind, Neo. But I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Let's now take a look at the evidence supporting the voluntary disclosure of your Social Security number to both government and private corporations. This first document I'm showing you is a certificate of deposit that I was required to put down at a local utility company in lieu of my Social Security number. They asked me and solicited me for my Social Security number, and I refused under the Privacy Act of 1974. The annotation contained in the back of that title. I was then required to put down a $100 deposit on my utilities in lieu of the Social Security number. However, the funny thing, I found that the deposit was under a certificate of deposit, a CD, that was drawing 7% interest rate annually. That's a lot better than I'd ever get at a bank. If you see here where it says customer ID number, it's all zeros. The second documentation I'm showing you is from the Department of Health and Human Services of the Social Security Administration. And if you notice that on the back of this envelope, it stated, the Privacy Act of 1974 requires us to inform you that disclosing your Social Security number is not mandatory. However, without your Social Security number, we may be unable to correct your earning records. This could affect your future eligibility for benefits and the amount of benefits to which you may be entitled. The information you furnish will only be used to correct your Social Security record. That goes back to the Privacy Act annotation under Section 2B. Remember, we were talking about the Internal Revenue Service and how they're operating on a regulation, not a statute. The third document is a pamphlet that I obtained from my local Social Security Administration office. It is Social Security Administration publication 05-10023. It was printed June of 1995. This pamphlet is entitled Social Security Numbers for Newborns. And if you open it up, you see that it states there under must my baby have a Social Security number now? It says no. Getting a Social Security number for your baby is strictly voluntary. You will not get a number unless you ask for one when you provide the information for your baby's birth certificate. I cannot count the number of times I have talked with parents that have told me that they were forced to take a Social Security number by the Social Security Administration personnel that are located in the hospital. Well, you didn't ask the right questions, or she lied to you. Getting a Social Security number for your baby is strictly voluntary. Now, a lot of people say that the IRS tells them that they will not be able to claim that child until after the age of 2 on their taxes. Yes, you can. You can either use your birth certificate as documentation of the birth of your child, and that child is yours. And I've even seen where people have logged their children into their family Bible and photocopied that and sent it in with their Internal Revenue forms. And it does work. This next document is an application for employment with Taco Bell. It is a team member application. This application was printed in 8 of 96. And when you open it up, under the personal information, where you see Social Security number, it says optional. So disclosing your Social Security number as a condition of employment is optional. That means it is voluntary. This next document is from the First Bank of South Dakota. It was over the issuance of a credit card where I did not want to disclose my Social Security number to. If you look here, it says please provide us with your Social Security number by returning this letter along with the information requested, or by faxing the information to letter. The next paragraph I found very interesting. It states, if we do not receive the information requested within 7 days from the date of this letter, we will establish your account with a $1,000 credit limit. I still did not disclose my Social Security number to him, and I did receive a $1,000 credit limit credit card. I believe it was a MasterCard.